Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. How are you today? It is Thursday, December 7th. Wow. Christmas is getting closer, you guys. Are you excited? Are you prepared? Are you one of those people that got everything done by Halloween and you're just sitting back relaxing? That's definitely not me. But you know what? It's fun. It's fun to prepare for Christmas. I have a lot of projects on the go right now, and but I'm still keeping up with my morning videos because this gives me life, you guys. I love joining you here every morning, sharing a fun card with you. This week, I am playing with Garden Walk, the Garden Walk Suite. Good morning, Rita. Hello, hello. Good morning, Margaret from Virginia. I love it when you guys tell me where you're joining me from. I love reading your comments. It just makes me so happy to know that people are watching, and it just makes me realize that I should keep going, I guess, right? Okay, so Garden Walk Suite. Amazing suite, you guys. I love it. Hi, Janet from London, Ontario. Good morning. Thank you, Margaret, for your kind words. Hello, Rebecca. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Joanne from Wisconsin. We've got some snow here today in Calgary. Woke up to a little blanket of snow. Not a ton, just a little, the ground's covered. It's kind of wet, more wet snow than anything, but kind of mixed with rain. But it's all good. Moisture is good, right? Okay, so back to what I was talking about, a Garden Walk Suite. So the entire suite, you can get it because it is still available. Now there's a couple of things that are retiring that you're going to want to get for sure. The stamps that I'm going to be playing with today, and and I've been playing with all week. They are leaving, but they are bundled with the punch. You need this punch in your life. I love the oval. It's called a modern oval. I just find it funny, that name, modern oval, as opposed to the old-fashioned oval. So you can use this oval going forward. It's still going to be available, but the stamps are not. So they have made these as a bundle, so you can save 10%, but they're only while supplies last. So that's why I'm featuring them, so that you don't miss out on this. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. So we're going to get started. When I flip the camera, I have 4 beautiful cards I want to share with you. My friend Christine Bertram and I collaborate on 2 classes every month. We do the Technique Club, the one I teach on Facebook Live. We actually had I do it on Facebook. No, I do it on YouTube Live. That's going to be on the 19th of December. But I also offer it live to my in-person people who live in Calgary. We had our evening class last night at Boston Pizza, so I'm a little bit tired this morning. We have another afternoon class next Wednesday, our lunchtime class. And so if you want to join that club, it's a fun club where I teach a new technique every single month. And you can join anytime you want. So you're joining on your own accord. You don't need to have a group of people. It's just you. You can join and learn a new technique every single month. And one of the months you become the hostess, right? You get all the shopping spree. And most of my ladies enjoy at least a $77 shopping spree and a half price item. I guarantee that. So it is such a fun club. I'd love to have you join me. Reach out if you want help getting started with that club. So that was last night. Tonight, Christine is teaching her class. She teaches every month. She teaches a suite or a bundle she features from the catalog. And this month, tonight actually, she's teaching a class with Magical Meadow, and I did the cards. She sends me the pictures, and I like to sit down and do them. So I actually got them done to show you because I really believe that seeing the cards, on screen really features them. And I have 5 card packages left for anybody that wants to purchase the bundle. You can get it for free, okay? So let me know. So I'll show you what the cards look like, and I'd love to get these out to you. Let me know if you like them. All right, so let's get started. Yes, it sure is, Joanne, and it's staying too. I'm so excited about Magical Meadow staying because I haven't had a chance to really play with it a lot myself, and then when I played with it, I'm like, OMG, I love this stamp set. So let me grab my mini and I'll show you where that is as well. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to flip my camera and point you down at my work surface here. Here we go. Hi, Sharon from Pennsylvania. Good morning to you. All right, so here is my desk. Let's get my camera fixed up here a little bit better. I got my blocks all sanitized. When I come home from Boston Pizza, I do like to clean my blocks, get all the fingerprints off, all the, this time of year, there's lots of germs going around. I don't think anybody was sick last night, but you know what I mean. You just never know, right? We got to take care and wash our hands and do everything we can to try and stay healthy before Christmas. Who wants to get sick, right? Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so here's the mini catalog. Let me flip and show you where that Magical Meadow bundle is. All right, here at the back of the catalog, Magical Meadow. Everything is in alphabetical order. Did you guys know that? They put it in alphabetical order for us so we can find it. Okay, page 38. Let me flip there. So here we have it. The only thing that it is retiring, the bundle is retiring, okay? So you can, is it retiring? Oh, you know what? It is retiring. Oh, no, I thought it was staying after Christmas. Okay, I'm wrong. It is retiring, but the paper is staying. That's what I'm thinking of. The DSP, the Designer Series paper, is staying. Yes. Yeah, okay. Boy, I just needed a refresher. Okay, on page 37, the blue circles are staying. So the Winter Meadow Designer Series paper is staying. The silver and white sheer ribbon is staying, and the faceted gems are staying. The bundle is not. Okay, so the bundle looks like this. So this is your chance to get this amazing bundle if you want to send winter cards. Some people like to send seasonal cards, right? Winter wishes, beautiful. How about this one? May the season of sparkle bring joy and delight. The colder weather brings us together. Oh, I just love, love, love this one. So, and look at this one. It looks like a shadow. It's beautiful, beautiful. I'm just reading your comments. Carol says, my mama ordered that bundle. I might need to snatch it from her. Yes, it's a gorgeous one. And let me show you the dies. Wow. As if the stamps aren't beautiful enough. Look at the dies. These are phenomenal. You get all these beautiful sprigs. You get the leaf, the little circles here. You get all of these that coordinate with the stamps. And let me show you the stunning, absolutely stunning cards that Christine has designed. And I have 5 of these packets left in my stash for you guys. Let me share with you. Here's the first one, using that beautiful paper. Winter Wishes. We've got the faceted gem on there. You've got your ribbon. All the die cutting is done. And then here's the inside. So there's the first one. Let me move my catalog out of the way so you can just really get a good look at these. So tonight over on Christine's YouTube channel, Cards by Christine on YouTube, she'll be teaching this one at 6 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Mountain Time, which is Calgary time. Here's the second one. Look at all the dies, you guys. Beautiful. And I love the little pop of Blackberry Bliss on there, the shiny ribbon. I've even tied the bows in my kit. So grab the bundle. You're going to need it to make these cards. And then we have another one here. Look at this one. This one has a little like shadow, and it has, this is like recessed and popped up. We've got vellum accents here. We've got a little bit of ribbon. We've got bling. So, so beautiful. All right. And the fourth one is this one here. And I don't know, this might be my favorite. I love it. Look at the sparkle with the shimmer ribbon, the bubble bath shimmer paper, sorry. And we've got, again, more of those faceted gems, the paper in the background, Winter Wishes, stunning, absolutely stunning. The colder weather brings us together. So here we have it. This is tonight, you guys, 6 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock in Mountain Calgary time. You can watch Christine's video and you can follow along, and you can come back and rewatch. And if you purchase the bundle through me, I'm going to send you the kits, and plus I'm going to send you the PDF tutorial as well. The PDF goes out to the people that sign up for the class. Thank you, Kim. I love them too. I'm super excited to make more of these. Now I have to order more paper, and I'm so happy I bought the bundle, right? So grab your bundle. Here, I'll give you the item code, make it easier for yourself. The bundle is 162144. It is $79, and they are, yes, gorgeous, Janet. I'm going to give you another quick look at these cards that she's going to be teaching tonight. Oh my goodness. And I have done all the die cutting, you guys. The only thing that's not die cut is this, like this sprig back here. There's going to be a piece of white where you're going to have to stamp that in Pretty Peacock and then cut it out with your matching dies. That's why you need the bundle to do these. I mean, you could change it up if you have something different at home. Again, you're going to have a little piece of scrap so you can stamp and cut that out. But you could substitute it with your own greetings, but you're really going to want this background. Look how beautiful that is. And then this one right here as well. You're going to want, this is one of the stamps in the set. So you're really going to want the bundle. Okay. There we go. That's tonight. That's tonight, you guys. Don't miss it. I'm actually going to be, I love to watch Christine's class live, but tonight we're going to my husband's Christmas party. It's on a Thursday, yes. So I won't be there unless I can pop in, you know, if I can sneak away and pop in during the party, which I highly doubt I can do. But anyway, I do love to watch Christine's classes too, as she's teaching them. Okay, so back to today. We are going to make another pretty card using the Modern Garden Bundle. I'm bringing in the Designer Series paper here again. Oh my gosh, this paper is stunning. Yesterday I made a card with this pattern. We're going to make a card using a couple of different patterns in this paper pack. One of my favorite ones I love is this one right here with the flowers. And the other one we're going to bring in, let me go to the back and look at my scraps here and use up scraps whenever you can, right? So we need that piece right there. And then I also want to bring in this one right here with the pinky, I think that's petal pink. Let me just look. I don't want to lead you astray. Let me tell you what the color is. Calypso Coral, Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Poppy Parade, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. So it doesn't really say what the light pink is. To me, it looks like petal pink. It could be Bubble Bath, actually. Bubble Bath is probably a better guess. Okay, we're going to use those two patterns on my card today. We're going to bring in a card base, and we're going to, let me just see. I'll grab my paper trimmer. We're going to cut all of the pieces together here. Greetings from South Africa. Wow. Hi, Charlene. Thank you for joining. Krista says she ordered yesterday. Yes. Did you order this bundle yesterday, Krista? I hope I've convinced you that you need this one. Absolutely. You need this one. Okay, so we're going to play with Poppy Parade card base today. We're going to pull in the beautiful Poppy Parade from those flowers. So we're just going to pop this into the trimmer. We're going to line it up at the 5.5 inch mark. And we're just going to cut. And then we're going to turn. And we're going to, oh, and there my blade fell out. That happens to you guys too. I know you told me. Sometimes that happens, but it's okay. I picked it up. It didn't go too far. There we go. Got it. Dodged that one. Okay, so we're going to score with the light gray scoring tool and then fold in half. All right, so we've got our card base. Now I also want to use this scrap piece. I'm going to actually make a layer for the front. So we're coming back in here and we're going to cut this at 5.25 by 4 inches. So 5.25, just shave off a little bit there. And then we're going to just cut a 4-inch front and another 4-inch front for my other card, right? Because you're making 2 cards. You might as well make 2 cards. If you cut your cardstock in half, you might as well. Okay, so we've got our card front, we've got our card base. Now we need a front layer, and I was looking at the paper, and I love to pull in the feature colors. And there's a beautiful Pretty Peacock in this paper that we're going to bring in. I'm just going to my little scrap folder and I'm grabbing a piece that I'm going to trim down to 3.5 by 3.5. So we're just going to pop that in here. 3.5 by 3.5. All right. So there we go. 3.5 by 3.5 piece of Pretty Peacock. Now let's cut the Designer Series paper. I need 4 squares of this paper that measure 1.5 by 1.5. So I've got some little strips here. So let's pop that in, cutting all the little pieces. I need 2 pieces of this pattern that are going to be 1.5 by 1.5. I love this design of this card, you guys, because you can use up all your scrap bits, right? Don't throw out your bits. So we've got 2 pieces that measure 1.5 by 1.5. And the other coordinating pattern I'm going to bring in is this one. So we're going to do the same thing with that. We're going to just pop that in and 1.5 by 1.5. All right, and I need 2 pieces. So 1, 2. Okay. I'm not sure where I learned this design, but it's such a good one. If you're stuck for like a design, you can whip up a bunch of cards with this one. Okay, so make sure, did I cut them all right? Are they all the same? Yes, indeed they are. Okay, so we're going to put these onto our 3.5 by 3.5 inch square of Pretty Peacock. So let me grab my glue, my liquid glue, and we'll flip all of our pieces over. You know, while you got your glue flowing, you might as well get the glue on as many pieces as you can. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the floral one and I'm going to put it right there. And then we're going to grab one of these. I'm going to put my stripes going vertically. You could put them horizontally, but I'm just going to have them like vertical. One there. And then we're going to put this one down here. Look how easy this is. I mean, this comes together in mere minutes, right? And I had nothing cut. I wanted to show you how I was going to cut all the papers. So this is coming together super, super fast. Okay, so there's my little front panel. Isn't that fun? So we're going to put that onto the card front. So this measures 4 by 5.25, just double checking on my grid paper. That's going to go right here. Look at that. Look at how like the Poppy Parade and the Pretty Peacock go so well together. Like I probably would never have thought to put those colors together, but boy, do they ever pop. All right, so let's put this up here at the top like that. Okay, so we're just working with the card front here. I got a little excess glue. Let's just wipe that off. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a little tip. We have in the annual catalog, we have this ribbon. It's called a basic white herringbone ribbon. And it's a really wide ribbon like this. Here's what it looks like. Herringbone is the pattern. So I'm going to cut a piece that's just a little bit longer than my card front. I'm going to grab my scissors here. So I'm going to cut a piece. So this measures 4 inches. So I'm probably going to cut a piece that is like, I don't know, 5.5, like that. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my scrap paper, put underneath here. We are going to stamp on this ribbon. Okay. So we're going to pull in the stamp from this. Any of these would work. I'm really liking this little cluster of flowers. So let's grab that and put it on a block. And we're going to grab my chamois. Now, because we're going to clean this, we're going to alternate colors. We're pulling in Pretty Peacock and we're going to pull in Poppy Parade. Okay, so Pretty Peacock and Poppy Parade. Just reaching for my Poppy Parade. And we're going to stamp the ribbon. Have you ever stamped on ribbon? It is such a fun thing to do. If you've got a nice wide ribbon, and this herringbone ribbon is perfect. I'm just setting things up here so that I can clean as I go. All right, so I'm going to stamp, tap, tap, tap into Poppy Parade, and we're going to stamp on the ribbon. And then I'm going to clean, tap, tap, tap into Pretty Peacock. I'm going to turn my stamp so I get a slightly different look. Stamp right there. Look at that. Isn't that fun? You can customize your own ribbon. And then we'll stamp another one right here with Pretty Peacock, or all the P's. Poppy Parade. Okay, Pretty Peacock and Poppy Parade. All the P's. Let's see how many more can we get on here. 2 more? All right. And last but not least, another one in Pretty Peacock. We'll go right off the edge. So you could do the whole strip of ribbon. If you're a scrapbooker, you could do a whole piece of ribbon and use it on your scrapbook page. So many possibilities. All right, so this now, my friends, is going to go around the front of my card at the bottom like that. So if you don't have embellishments, you can make your own embellishments with this herringbone ribbon. I bet you can think of tons of different stamps that you have that you could stamp on here. Now, I'm going to move my ink pads away for a second so I don't put my arm in them. I'm going to grab some tear and tape, and we're just going to put a strip here, strip here. We're going to peel off the backing like so, okay? And I'm going to wrap around, And I like to pick up my piece and like, oh yeah, that's way too high. See, that's why I like to pick up the piece. So make sure you hold the ribbon in your hand and then size up where you want to put it. So I want to put it like, you know, I want to make sure it's even. So let's put that right here. Another reason why you want to give yourself a little extra long ribbon so that you can figure out where you want your pattern to be if you do want to have all of them on the front like that. Okay, so there's the front of my card. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some more tear and tape, and we're just going to anchor this ribbon down even more so that it doesn't move once I get the card put together. Don't want my ribbon sneaking out on me. Okay, so there's that. We got that. So now we're going to grab my liquid glue and we're going to anchor this down to the card front. Easy peasy. You can put more glue if you want to. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Okay. Got to burnish my seam on my card here. And then we're going to put this on the front. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. I mean, I could have used a Pretty Peacock card base as well, but I really wanted the front square to be, to stand out. So now I kind of wanted to cinch the ribbon a little bit just to add a little bit of, you know, dimension or texture to the ribbon. So I'm bringing in my Baker's Twine Essentials pack, and I'm going to grab a little bit of the white twine, just enough to tie a knot, so about 4 inches. And then I'm just going to tuck that underneath here, underneath my ribbon, and then I'm just going to tie a knot. So we're just going to come around, and I like to keep my ribbon like a little mountain. So I'm kind of using my fingers of my left hand to squish the bottom ribbon. And then I'm just using my other hand to tie the knot, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, so that's what I didn't want to happen. I want it to stay like a mountain so that it's not all bunched up. I want to see as much of that stamping as I can. Okay, so there's the look I wanted. Okay, so there we're going to tie a knot and then do a second one so it doesn't come undone. And cinch that ribbon and make it look pretty. Doesn't that look great? I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to snip this shorter like that. And that's a nice, neat little pleat that I wanted to have on my ribbon. Okay, now we got to do a greeting. So this is going to be a birthday card. Let me bring back the stamps. So let's do It's Your Birthday. And we're going to grab this stamp combo here. So let's grab both of those. So this one, and we need the center. And I've already got this piece, this one on my block. So we're going to clean that guy up. Make sure we're starting off with clean stamps. I'm going to grab some more blocks. So we need It's Your Birthday. And we need a block for each of these flowers. And I need an A block for my center. All right, so here we go. Got some scrap paper. We're going to stamp. Let's move my card over here. We're going to stamp on my scrap paper using, what am I using? Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade, and tap, 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 tap. We're going to stamp that right here. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and punch that out so that I can see where everything's going to end up. So let's go ahead and pull in my punch. I want it to be down here at the bottom, so I have lots of room up here to do more stamping. So I'm just lining this up like so. There. So punch out your piece. If you want to do it this way, you can. I mean, I could have just stamped on the random scrap paper, but I wouldn't know where my boundaries were, right? So that's why I did it that way. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in that flower, this one right here, and we're going to stamp. I'm making myself nervous here with my sweatshirt, although my arms are gray, but I still don't want to get ink on it. It is a challenge, you know, to when you wear a light color in your craft room with ink, right? So I'm going to take this solid one. I'm going to stamp it on my scrap paper. I want a light image. And look at that. There's something on my stamp. See that? It's like a little sliver of cardstock. That's not good. I don't want that. So good thing I did stamp on my scrap. Let's clean that off. Let's clean that off. All right. It's like a little tiny piece of cardstock. It happens. It happens, guys. Okay. So tap, 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 hit back into the Pretty Peacock. Stamp on my scrap. Then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to stamp on the edge of my oval. Like that. Yeah, and that's what I want, a nice light area. Then I'm going to take the matching stamp with the lines on it, and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to stamp right over top, like so. And then I'm going to grab while I've got the Pretty Peacock out, I'm going to use the little cluster, and we're going to stamp a cluster of little Pretty Peacock flowers down here. It's because I want to coordinate with what I've done on the ribbon, right? So there we go. We've got that. And now we're done with Pretty Peacock for now. So let's bring back our Poppy Parade. And we're going to do the center of this flower with Poppy Parade. And this is the beauty of photopolymer. You can see right where you're stamping. And I have some ink on my silicone mat. So I'm grabbing a little wipe here. I'm just going to wipe that up. And I'm going to clean off this cluster, because we're going to stamp that cluster again with Poppy Parade, like that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm liking it so far. I'm wondering, I think I should probably bring in my sponge and add a little bit of the Pretty Peacock to the, look at that, to the edges of this, this oval. Love, love, love this oval punch. I know I'm going to be using this one a lot. It fits a lot of greetings. All right, so there's my greeting, my front focal point. I got to grab some dimensionals for that, so flip that over. It's quite a big oval, so I'm actually going to use 4 dimensionals on here. Make sure it sits up nicely and doesn't sag. We don't need no saggy bits on our cards, right? Everything has to stay popped up and really nice, nicely presented. Okay, so this is going to sit right in the middle of these beautiful DSP patterns in the background. It's your birthday. Look at that. Okay, so there's the front. Now the inside of my card. Do I have an inside card piece? No, I don't. Okay, I'm just going to trim one. So I like to cut my card insides to be 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. So I'm just going to bring in my scrap paper here and do 4 1/4. And the reason I like that size is because you get 8 of these and you don't have any wastage. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. I'm just going to finish this sheet off so I can then put this away. Okay, so see that? I've got 4. That's half a sheet of cardstock, and I've got 4 inside pieces. So here we go. And it's usually big enough to write a little greeting, right? So we're going to just grab one of them. I'll put the rest over in the corner of my desk. We're going to stamp the inside of this one with, how about, enjoy your special day. It's your birthday, right? Enjoy your special day. Okay, let me grab a block, and I'm thinking I want to stamp that one with Pretty Peacock. So we'll bring back the Pretty Peacock and we'll stamp enjoy your special day. And then, you know, because I use that flower, we could do that flower on the inside. Could do it, let's do the flower with, I'm just trying to think here what I should do. Let's do the flower with Poppy Parade this time. And it'll be slightly different. It's the same pattern, but a different color scheme. So let's clean up my block here. I got extra ink on the edges, so I want to use a wipe. I always say to my crafty friends, I'm like, I use more baby wipes now that I don't have babies. And it's true, right? It's true. I use a lot of wipes just cleaning things up. Okay, so we're going to use, we're bringing in Poppy Parade and my scrap paper. We're going to tap, tap, tap here and stamp off. And then we're going to immediately stamp onto my project. And then I'm going to tap, tap, tap with the coordinating one. And I love this because you don't have to line anything up. I'm just looking in the center. Got the hole in the center there. And then how about we do a Pretty Peacock center for this flower? Because why not, right? There we go. So we've got that. You could also bring in that little cluster. And let's see. We'll do something like this. You could do some clusters here and another cluster over here. There we go. Just to fill in that white space of the inside of your card. And don't forget, you can also stamp your envelope too. That's always a fun surprise for the person getting your card in the mail. when they open their mailbox and they see the envelope has been stamped, guaranteed they'll open that before they open their bills, right? You would think anyway. I love getting hand stamped cards in the mail. And I have a friend a very special friend, she embosses the back flap of her envelopes all the time. So I always know before I even turn the card around to see the return address, who that card is from. So that's always a fun little touch too. Okay, so there's my inside. There's the front. I hope you guys like this one. And grab yourself some of that ribbon. Maybe you overlooked the herringbone ribbon in the annual catalog, but it is such a fun thing to stamp on. And I mean, it dries right away, right? So you could do that in any color. So there we have it, my friends. The fourth card this week using Modern Garden. I hope I've convinced you to grab the entire suite so that you don't miss out. You're going to get the paper, the ribbon, the DSP, and what else is there? The bling, the bling. I didn't even talk about the bling, and I didn't put any on my card, but the bling that's included, it's called Blooming Pearls. Here they are right here. You get that in the suite as well. So, you know, I said yesterday, and I had someone join my team. I was so excited. You can get the Glass Mat Studio in your starter kit. You could put this bundle in your starter kit, and then you're going to get your demo ID, and then you're going to be able to get all the celebration stuff in December, right? Very merry and bright. Yes, it could be a merry and bright card. You could totally make this a Christmas card, Doris. Absolutely. This one's a birthday, but I mean, change it up. Put Christmas backgrounds, right? If you're looking for a quick and easy Christmas card, this could be it, right? And if you've got a spool of that herringbone ribbon, you can stamp a lot of stuff on here, Christmas themed as well. So thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. How can you join in the US? So Marcia, you can join by going to stampinup.ca is Canada, stampinup.com, and then you can click find a demonstrator, or you can sign up with my friend Christine Bertram in the US. You could sign up with anyone you know from who is a demonstrator in the US. It's totally up to you who you sign up with. A lot of people like to stick to someone close to their address. So there is a demonstrator finder. Find a demonstrator option. You can find a demonstrator and put in your zip. I think you guys go by zip codes in the US. So you put in your zip code and you'll find someone close to you. Or you can, you can find people by their name. It's totally up to you. Marcia, if you go to Cards by Christine, that is her website. You will find all her contact information there. So Cards by Christine is her website. So check it out and join, because you will not regret it. There's no strings attached when you join our Stampin' Up! Family. There's only good things that happen, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Marlene says she's looking for quick Christmas cards. This would be one for sure. And it would use up the paper. Like, these squares are only 1.5 inch square. You could get a lot of those out of your Christmas DSP. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow for Fun Fold Friday. Bye-bye.